Okay, here's the second video on the Plaid picnic jugs and the barrels. These are also Hamilton style. They're probably 1960s due to the plastic parts on the top. These particular ones had stoppers to pour out of, and they had a piece of plastic running along the top to keep it in place, but they get frail over time. It's been a long time ago they were manufactured, so they broke loose. It was a nice idea. Again, part of their Scotch program. These are called the Scotch Scotch Jugs. Glass inside. Another product Hamilton had was the picnic basket, and it has the Hamilton sign inside. Metal handles, so that says it's a little older, maybe early 60s, late 50s perhaps. But they were useful for sandwiches and jars of relish and things. Now this is a Hamilton drum. This is probably 50s. Metal handle, not plastic. They hadn't started cheapening up. Inside, it has the Hamilton sign inside, Scotch cooler. You try to find them without a lot of dents if you can. Even if you find them that are beat up, you can get the handles and the nuts off of them, the screws on the side to hold the handle on. This one is a lunch case. And this one is square shaped. This one it's got a metal handle. That means it's older. It's not Hamilton. This was made by an outfit called Chenco in Burlington, New Jersey. And the little sign at the bottom says Queen o' Scots. So they're using the plaid symbolism. I don't know who had it first, but Hamilton's probably the most famous one. Another one in the same vein is this one here. This was made by Thermos. It doesn't have a metal or plastic handle. It had little plastic ropes to keep it on. Same stitching design that the Hamiltons had. This one tells you all about different things it can be used for: beach, fishing, backyard picnics and stuff. But they call it the oval cooler. And I think they might have had a little tray in the top also. This one doesn't have it. And it's not really a Scotch design on here. This is more geometric, but it would catch people's attention. This one here is like the Hamilton, but it's plaid, has metal handles, so it means early times. This one in the lid tells you, again, different ways you can use it. And it says it's made by Refrigerol, is what they call it, Refrigerol. I don't know. I couldn't see on here any company name. But definitely older. And just the nuts on the side of the handles are different than Hamilton's. Now this last piece is not a cooler, but I think it's very interesting. You can see where it's designed to be sports-oriented. The flags and compasses and things. This actually was probably made in the early 50s, I'd say. It has real stitching on the top. It was designed to be made with real stitching. And it's interesting what it is. You could take this out picnicking with you. It's actually a grill, is what this thing is. And it's not in bad shape. I don't know. This was only used once, and I cleaned it all up. But if you had one of these for a while and you kept cooking a lot of grease, hamburgers and things in it, that would make a mess inside the box. So I don't know how practical it really was, but I got it just because I thought it was very unique of that time period. Anyway, those are the highlights of my collection at this point. And if you're out and you see these things, pick them up if they're not beat up. There's actually, if you go to the Chesapeake Bay Museum, the Maritime Museum down there in St. Michael's, Maryland, they have displays of picnic items like this. So that's something interesting to stop at and see if you're ever down there.